Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Alright, so for today, I'm kind of going to be talking about my experience at Vidcon, what I did, and like, kind of the ups and downs, and like, also kind of, well, I wouldn't really say I want to diss, like, the people who run the event, but I want to criticize the way it was ran, and like, how the staff were handling things. So, one of the first things that, so on the first day, you know, I got up extremely early. Also, like, got up real early in the morning to get to the airport. I landed in LA, and then I took, like, about an hour ride to get to Anaheim, where the event was being hosted. Yes, that's a W. So, you know, I got there, got to Anaheim, got my tickets and all that other stuff. I had pre-ordered them, like, ahead of time before the event had actually taken place and everything. So, you know, I can just get there, verify myself. Now, here's, the first thing. We had to walk around this, like, kind of hotel. We had to walk around, like, a whole, like, parking lot building or whatever just to get to the registration in order to verify our, like, tickets and stuff like that. And, one of the first little obstacles is that both me and my mom had our backpacks on, and you're not allowed to have backpacks on while you're there at the building, so we were like, alright. And then, but here's another thing that kind of got in our way a little bit. We needed proof of vaccination, which we didn't have. I mean, we're both vaccinated, we both have the COVID, vaccine, we've both taken it, but we didn't have our vaccination card on us. So we had to text my dad to, like, send it to us, so we were like, that was a little hiccup, but like it wasn't that big of a deal. So first day, it wasn't bad. I actually met like a YouTuber comedian named Steven He. I know he like the guy who did the emotional damage meme, and he's actually pretty funny. He's pretty cool. Ran into him randomly when I was like going through the the hotel entrance to get into VidCon, because like we were trying to like get to this easier route to get in, but we needed to actually get our badges first from in the building before we could start using that route to get in the event. But I eventually was able to do that, and that's how I ran into Stephen He in the first place. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this guy right here. Wait, he just got diamond armor. Oh my god, that guy could have been a threat, but good thing we got rid of him. So, first day, everything was chill. Like, I went to a couple stores, got some snacks, went to 7-Eleven, all that other stuff. It was a normal day. Well then, there goes my bed. So, second day rolls around. I wake up I get up early, like around 8 o'clock, go to Starbucks, get breakfast, got like a bacon egg sandwich, and listen, so here's the thing. Me and my mom sat down, we wrote down on this piece of paper, like this journal, what we were gonna do, and like what rooms we planned on attending, and stuff like that. And on the 24th, I think, that was when Mr. Beast was hosting his, YouTube algorithm explained room, which, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know it was that day. I thought it was like okay, so this was on a Friday. I thought it was on Saturday. That's when I thought it was going to go down. That's what happened in my mind. And then when I got to the creator track room the creator track, like, hall to get, like, in line or whatever to wait for the thing, I was like, dang, there's a lot of people here. And in my mind, I was thinking, it's just going to be some random guy who knows the algorithm well that's going to explain it to us. But no, it was, I asked one of the staff, why are all these people lined up? And they're like, Mr. Beast is hosting it. I'm like, oh, okay, I can see why there are a lot of people here. There are people who were lined up since like 7 or 8 in the morning. Actually, no, since 8 in the morning, because that's when VidCon opens their doors to like people who have tickets. So, yeah, you know, that was fun, having to wait there. I was waiting there a decent bit. So, let me get this guy's bed. Okay, first off, let me get rid of green, because I don't want green in my way. Out of here. There you go. Bye. So, yeah, so I learned that Mr. Beast was hosting, and I'm like, okay, well, that's a lot of people waiting there. I mean, Mr. Beast is literally the one of the top popular YouTubers on this website. So it's understandable why a lot of people are waiting for him. And eventually it got so like overcrowded to the point where it like created almost a safety hazard, and I got kicked out. Not that because of like personal bias or anything like that, just because, you know, they don't want people to get hurt or something like that. They don't want like things to get too hard to handle. But I gotta like cut them. I'm cutting them some slack because like this is the first time they've hosted a VidCon in like 2 years since COVID, you know, hit, that whole thing. So then I got kicked, and then here's another issue I had with VidCon and the staff. Some of the staff, like, so here's the thing. So me and my mom, like, I had the creator track pass, and my mom had the chaperone pass. And some of the staff, they would let her go with me to the creator track room, and some other staff, they would try to kick her out or like get her away from me, and my mom was not having it. Like, after it happened a couple times, she was so confused because some said she was allowed to go with me, some said she wasn't. So like in my mind, I was like, I just want to get to the creator track room, man. I'm like 6 in my mind. I'm also thinking I'm like 6. I'm like thinking in my mind, I'm like 16. I can handle myself. It's not like as if I'm gonna get hurt. But you know, my mom is like, I have a good mom, okay? Like, she cares a lot about me, and she, like, you know, understandably is concerned for my safety. So she's like kind of having a little back and forth with this, like, the VidCon staff. So yeah, that was a bit interesting to deal with. So yeah, like, once we eventually kind of like, once we go back to where like you register to get your badges and stuff like that, we she started complaining to the other higher ups, like the managers, I guess, of the event. Not like the actual owners, I guess, but just like the higher ups, you could say. What the fuck? So while she's like sitting in the registration, well, we're in the large registration area, I'm sitting there like near the chaperone lounge. I couldn't sit in the actual lounge because they were serving alcohol. So like I would have had to been like 21 and over, but like there was a chair near the entrance. I just sat there, and I'm like thinking in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a long day. This is gonna be a long ass day. And like, not only was I kind of a bit devastated that I couldn't see Mr. Beast. It's not like as if like my life was over. I'm just like, you know, it's just kind of a bummer. And at that point, I started a Twitter live. Some of you probably have already seen it or like saw what happened. If you were watching it, then thank you, you're a real one. Like, but I talked about how I got kicked from the thing because of overcrowding, all that other stuff, you know, just stuff you kind of have to deal with being at a huge, like a largely populated event of that magnitude. And so I met these two other girls, right? And they were kind of having the same issue, and like their mom and stuff was also kind of getting removed from them because they would have like the chaperone pass and their kids would have the creator track pass, and it was kind of getting frustrating. And guess what? Get this. Our wristbands at one point were not working. Yes, the wristbands we paid for, they stopped working. So, you know, that was fun. I had to get that reset. And, like, I was kind of, like, sitting here at one point, and I was thinking in my mind, so you're telling me that... Okay, so I wasn't tripping too much about it, but I was, like, kind of worrying, because I'm like, did we just, like, unintentionally get scammed from, like, an error? But, like, we didn't really get scammed before anyone tries to, like, think that, VidCon was out to get us or something. I really don't think that. I think it's just, like, you know, error in the code or something like that. But, you know, it got fixed. All that other stuff. We re-entered. So, back to this one guy I was talking about. This guy's a G. He, like, gave my mom a creator track pass so, like, we could get past the staff, like, we could, like... Okay. So the staff, we essentially got that pass so the staff would stop getting my mom, like, away from me or getting her kicked out of where we were. Also, that day, like, Jellybean was at, so, like, I kind of wanted to meet Jellybean, like, really badly. Not because, like, I'm a huge fan, but, like, I'm gonna be honest, I like talking to other creators who have also dealt with, like, being swatted or doxxed or having to deal with that type of shit. And let me explain. So I've dealt with that shit before. I don't really want to go too much into it, but I have dealt with that type of stuff before, and I do like relating to others who have dealt with the same shit. Like, obviously she didn't get swatted, but she did get doxxed, which is obviously a terrible fucking thing. But I also like relating to them because it's something that, listen, I struggle with coming up with things to talk about when meeting other people. So like the fact that like I could actually relate to someone who's actually like we both like making content, we've both dealt with a lot of bullshit from the community, all that stuff, so you could kind of understand why I felt like a bit of a what the fuck were their hits, man? What the hell was that? You could understand why I feel like I might have a, you know, kind of a mutual connection with Jellybean. But yeah, on the off chance that somehow Jellybean sees this video, hello, you're really cool. So yeah, Dirt Day rolls around, chilling at Vidcon, and me, like, now listen, this is my bad, but like also you gotta keep in mind when I talk about this is like my first time ever coming to Vidcon, so it's kind of my mistake. At least I'll know this for. Is this guy cheating? This guy's cheating, there's no way. But anyways, so here's the thing. I had the creator check pass, right? I didn't know or think about, what is it? I didn't know I could go to the community track, which is my bad, but like I said, keep in mind, it's like my first time ever going to VidCon, so I didn't know this. But it's okay. At least I know this for later. At least you guys can, I guess, kind of learn from my mistakes. I didn't know that Jellybean was at the community track. She posted where she was. I thought it was at the community track. Well, not community track. I thought it was at the creator track where I was, but I was mistaken. So that's my bad. But I went to the community track. It was actually pretty cool. They had like a Fall Guys what is it, attraction and stuff like that. There was like PS5s where you could play the game, because like they recently released it on all platforms for free. This guy's cheating, bro. There's no fucking way. And I can't place blocks down there. Okay, hypixel. So yeah, I played a decent bit of Fall Guys and stuff like that. I didn't play too much of it because the game's it's a good game, but it's not that super interesting to me. This guy's cheating. Yeah. I got some merch. I got a VidCon windbreaker and a t-shirt, which is both of them are pretty nice. I don't know. I looked at the hoodies, but the windbreaker looked a lot cooler in my opinion, so I went with that instead of the hoodies, which was a bit less expensive. I think it was like $60 while the hoodies were $70, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, this guy needs to get eliminated. Is this guy's hit? Come on, break. Yeah. So, and then after that, I kind of just like, I would stay at my mom's friend's house. Also, another thing I kind of want to talk about. So, there was this, there was this attraction in the creator track, where they would, like, if you know the extension vidIQ, they reviewed my channel. Like, I booked a session for about 15 minutes, and basically what they would do, they would review my channel, look at my content, and like tell me what I can improve on. And when I showed the guy, oh there's no way. Okay, well, he just said L, bro. There's no way. How do you go from telling me well played earlier to going like L? Okay, whatever. That I should be a bit more straightforward, and like my titles and stuff when I do Minecraft content. Cause like at first he pointed out my Discord video, but I was like, that's still a Minecraft video. It just has gameplay. I just titled it like that, so it would be better for like, it would be less direct for clicks. That's basically why. I'm gonna be honest, some people like were saying I should have put Ranboo in the title, but like I would have I would have rather had my video appeal to a more broader audience, like just Discord in general, rather than just Wenboo's community. Because I'm gonna be honest, Wenboo has a decent large community behind him. He has like over like 100,000 plus. Other than that, he said that my channel is doing pretty good. Like I have a healthy, consistent view count with my videos. He says they're a bit inconsistent. I could have more, but I'm okay with what I have right now. I'm not complaining at all. Like I'm good with what I have. I'm happy I have you guys. I'm happy I have like all my viewers, my fans, my Discord members, all that other stuff, my friends. I'm good with all that. I don't care. Like yeah, overall my channel and my Vidcon trip, it was pretty alright. If I'm like some people have asked me, including my mom, they've asked me, will I go back to Vidcon? And my answer to that is, if I'm bigger than I am right now, I'll probably go back. I mean, like, hypixel YouTuber level, what is it? Well, if I have, like, over 30K, like, if I'm at YouTube rank or something like that, I'll probably go back. Not saying that I'm going to meet a whole bunch of people, but meeting a decent amount of you would be cool. That would be nice. But anyways, I'm out. Hope you all have a good day, night, morning, noon, whatever. Alright, peace.